Donald Trump has been caught pumping and massively dumping. It's not it's not what you think, but it is very bad. Let me explain. Judd Legum from Popular Information analyzed the more than 100-page financial disclosure of Donald Trump that was recently published. And what Judd was able to do, and this is excellent work, is look at the timing of Donald Trump's trades, stock market trades, and contrast that with Donald Trump's public statements about companies that it turns out he was actually an investor in without him having revealed that to the American public. And what we have learned is that Donald Trump was just pumping and pumping and pumping off these companies to try to raise their value for his own benefit. I will explain. Judd Legum with his first tweet. On March 11th, Donald Trump toured a Thermo Fisher scientific facility in Ohio and repeatedly praised the company. On the same day, Trump bought between $15,000 and $50,000 of Thermo Fisher stock. The purchase was unsolicited, meaning it was requested by the customer, not recommended by an advisor. Here is Trump at Thermo Fisher singing their praises and talking about how great a company this is.
Some great information about this incredible company, please.
Yeah. We produce 1.3 billion doses of annual medicine, and over 70% of that goes right here into the U.S. for U.S.-based patients. We have a wide variety of therapeutic areas, cardiovascular, oncology, diabetes, that we support out of this site. When products are complex or difficult to make, they come here, which means it's reflective of the technical expertise and the workforce that we have here in Cincinnati.
We're taking this away from a lot of countries from all over the world that are making.
So Trump, rah, 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 this is so great. We're bringing in business from other countries. And of course, this sort of thing, a presidential endorsement of sorts, can serve to raise the value of the stock. And it turns out that Donald Trump was investing in that very stock. It continues. We go back to Judd Legum's tweets about this. 3 smoking guns in Trump's new 113-page financial disclosure. Trump purchased between $50,000 and $100,000 in Micron stock on March 25th, also unsolicited. The next day, he called into the 5 on Fox News, said he had just met Micron's CEO, and it is one of the hottest companies.
United States, I just left the head of Micron. It's one of the hottest companies. But
another example, we now learned that Donald Trump was trading in these stocks, and he is promoting them on television. Back to Judd Legum. Trump purchased between $1 and $5 million worth of Dell Technologies stock on February 10th. 9 days later in Georgia, Trump tells the audience, go out and buy a Dell computer, saying they make great products. Here is sweaty Trump saying that.
Newborn baby. I also want to thank Michael and Susan Dell. Dell, go out and buy a Dell computer, because they don't care about that. They care about this. They make a great product. They're not looking for any publicity. I give them publicity. They say, well, thank you very much, but it's okay. They put up $6.25 billion. He started making computers on his bed. All of a sudden, he's got Dell.
Dell is great. By the way, I bought $1 to $5 million worth of Dell stock, but we're not going to mention that here. It is brazen pumping of stocks that Trump owns. Kind of a funny moment. Jim Cramer, a fan of Trump's on CNBC, lost the ability to use language when he was confronted with Trump's trades. He quite literally glitched out.
Yeah, Citi today takes it to 130.
Yeah, but the president, the U.S. government got in. He could sell it and give that
and
the number.
according to the filings, the president's been trading some intel in the quarter. Yeah.
Yeah, trade.
Got nothing to say about it?
Well, yeah.
All right, don't worry. We're not having technical difficulties.
Quite literally so corrupt that it caused Jim Cramer to lose his ability to synthesize ideas into language. Think about that. Now, will there be any consequences for this? How quaint, how naive. No, there will not. There will be no consequences for this. We all know that. But it is Donald Trump revealing that he is trying to line his pockets at any opportunity. Now, you might say, well, Trump's got billions of dollars. Why would he bother with 100 grand? Wrong question. People like Trump who want to line their pockets at every opportunity. I don't think Trump will bend over to pick up a penny, but even comparatively small amounts of money, they are looking to use their power and the bully pulpit to enrich themselves and their families and their friends as much as they possibly can. And that has been the theme. With Trump, it's always, what can I do to help myself? And meanwhile, people around the country can't afford an unexpected $400 expense. And people can't afford gasoline, and people can't afford heating oil and their electricity bills. And Trump is pumping the stocks that he is investing in with the power of the presidency. If this doesn't disgust you, I don't know that anything will. Appreciate you watching. Stick around for this next video, and don't forget to hit subscribe so you actually see our uploads. You can also catch the full podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.